What's up, you guys? Preston James here from the Laughing Buddha Recording Studio, bringing you another amazing tutorial and video. This time, I just wanted to talk about some reverb and some delay on some rap vocals. Even more so, actually just creating space on some rap vocals, pretty aggressive rap vocals. This is a song that I produced, recorded, and mixed by my boy Rico Law. His album is out called The Book of Law, if you want to check it out. I did the songs on there, some of them. And yeah, check it out when you get a chance. But I just want to go over how to create some space on some of these vocals, and because it can be tough with rap, especially with reverb, and you can overdo it pretty quick. So I just want to go over how I did this for this song. Like I said, it's an aggressive song, but in a good way. But how I kind of created this element around the vocal to get it to stand out. So let's see what it sounds like.
I made a couple hundred, but that ain't enough. I need that kind of paper that'll turn all of my people up. Don't be stuck sitting in the rut, never hang it up. It's a must, gotta get these bucks. Don't believe in luck, kitchen heat up, they take flight, I'm 10 toes in. You might have been called, but I've been chosen. The glory is unfolding, I rose out the corrosion. When I insert my flows in, it causes a commotion.
All right, so I had no reverb on there. Here, let me put this on real quick. I had no reverb. If you see right here, there's no reverb. I am going to use, I have Heaven here and E-Boy. So Heaven is the Seventh Heaven by Liquid Sonics, which is amazing. It's supposed to emulate the Bricasti, the famous Bricasti reverb, which I've never had the pleasure of seeing in person, which I wish I would be able to sometime in the future, hopefully. But the Bricasti, I got a little EQ on there, shaved off the low end and cut off around 10K, just because some of that can get a little foggy too, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to pinpoint the vocal, and we're just trying to give it some space to sit in the vocal, sit in the mix just a little bit better, right? So that tail end or that low end of the reverb, I don't need that. I just need the vocal, and I just need some space around it. That's it. And so I think I've achieved that pretty well here with the Seventh Heaven and the E-Boy. So first I will play the vocal and I'll go back and forth with the reverb on there.
I made a couple hundred, but that ain't enough. I need that kind of paper that'll turn all of my people up. Don't be stuck sitting in the rut, never hang it up. It's a must, gotta get these bucks. Don't believe in luck, kitchen heat up, they take flight, I'm 10 toes in. You might have been called, but I've been chosen. The glory is unfolding, I rose out the corrosion. When I insert my flows in, it causes a commotion.
All right, now some of you are like, I don't even hear that reverb. Listen, I want you to listen to how it brings the vocal kind of forward and creates this isolation, right? Like I said, the space, that's the word, space. It creates this pocket space for the vocal. And that was the intention. I wanted the music and the instrumentals to be by themselves, and I wanted his vocal to not sit on top, but sit close to like here's the music and here's his vocal. I wanted to sit right here, but like almost inside, just like bending the instruments, just bending the instrumentation just a little bit by sitting in and creating this little crevice. The vocal is like creating this little crevice. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if I'm the best at visuals, but hopefully that makes sense. Now I'm going to play it again with the reverb, and I'm also going to throw in I think it's a quarter delay with the E-Boy. So that's the Echo Boy by Sound Toys, which is also a great plugin. I use this on almost every single mix. No joke. Every single mix. Let's see. What is that? Yeah, quarter no delay. All right. So this also adds to that element of space and creating that kind of that little, I don't want to call it a pocket because it's not going inside. It's like that divot helps create that divot. All right. So let's see what's up.
I made a couple hundred, but that ain't enough. I need that kind of paper that'll turn all of my people up. Don't be stuck sitting in the rut, never hang it up. It's a must, gotta get these bucks. Don't believe in luck, kitchen heat up, they take flight, I'm 10 toes in. You might have been called, but I've been chosen. The glory is unfolding, I rose out the corrosion. When I insert my flows in, it causes a commotion. I made a couple hundred, but that ain't enough. I need that kind of paper that'll turn all of my people up. Don't be stuck sitting in the rut, never hang it up. It's a must, gotta get these bucks, don't believe in luck. Kitchen heat up, they take flight, I'm 10 toes in. You might have been called, but I've been chosen. The glory is unfolding, I rose out the corrosion. When I insert my flows in, it causes a commotion.
All right, hopefully you heard that. Again, it's creating this kind of like push and pull factor is what I hear. And so you have the reverb that gave it its like space to sit in this divot. Oh, I keep wanting to say pocket, but this divot. And then you have the delay, the echo boy, that helps it kind of push and pull with the bending. So it's like going like this kind of. And it helps with the aggressive vocals like that too, because some of those can be, I don't know, they're really hard to tame. If you can see over here, I have two de-essers on here, and because there's a lot of harshness in there, and you can still hear it, but I think where it's at now, it adds to it. I think I did it in a tasteful enough way to where it's tamed, but not tamed too much to where it takes away from the element of the vocal itself, like the grit that he portrayed through his expression of his art and through his music, that it got through enough that didn't take that away either, but also to tame it enough to make sure that it was sitting nicely in the mix. So, all right, so let's listen to it one more time without both of them and then with it.
I made a couple hundred, but that ain't enough. I need that kind of paper that'll turn all of my people up. Don't be stuck sitting in the rut, never hang it up. It's a must, gotta get these bucks, don't believe in luck. Kitchen heat up, they take flight, I'm 10 toes in. You might have been called, but I've been chosen. The glory is unfolding, I rose out the corrosion. When I insert my flows in, it causes a commotion. I made a couple hundred, but that ain't enough. I need that kind of paper that'll turn all of my people up. Don't be stuck sitting in the rut, never hang it up. It's a must, gotta get these bucks, don't believe in luck. Kitchen heat up, they take flight, I'm 10 toes in. You might have been called, but I've been chosen. The glory is unfolding, I rose out the corrosion. When I insert my flows in, it causes a commotion.
Yeah, so maybe you could also tell this, without the reverb and delay, it actually sounds good by itself. It sounds good, it's sitting really nice, but that reverb and delay adds this element, this space, but this element of cohesiveness that makes it go better with the instrumentation. And what I was hearing was, without it, sounded good, but then you could hear the change. You can't really hear the reverb and the delay itself, but you can more so like feel it. Like you can hear the vocal changing, but it's more about the feeling of it. And I think that's a lot of rap vocals is you want to feel it more than you want to hear it. And that's not all vocals, of course, but especially vocals like this, in my opinion, it's more so like he's getting that aggression and feeling it more. And so I wanted to portray that feeling through the reverb and delay. And hopefully I achieved that. He loved it. People love that mix and that song. So hopefully that helps some of you. It's a pretty expensive plugin for what it is, I would say. But again, I use this plugin a lot. I really do. I really love the way it sounds. And they got a bunch of choices on here. And yeah, it's simple. I like simple. I'm a simple person myself, so I like the simplicity of it. And the E-Boy, man, the Echo Boy, I use that shit on everything. I do. Timecodes has great plugins, and this is not a paid promotion. I won't tell you guys anything that I don't believe in or that I don't feel is right. I'm not going to tell you something that I don't truly stand behind. So yes, the Seventh Heaven by Liquid Sonics and the Echo Boy by Timecodes. One more time before we're out with it.
I made a couple hundred, but that ain't enough. I need that kind of paper that'll turn all of my people up. Don't be stuck sitting in the rut, never hang it up. It's a must, gotta get these bucks, don't believe in luck. Kitchen heat up, they take flight, I'm 10 toes in. You might have been called, but I've been chosen. The glory is unfolding, I rose out the corrosion. When I insert my flows in, it causes a commotion. I made a couple hundred, but that ain't enough. I need that kind of paper that'll turn all of my people up. Don't be stuck stuck sitting in the rut, never hang it up. It's a must, gotta get these bucks. Don't believe in luck. Kitchen heat up, they take flight, I'm 10 toes in. You might have been called, but I've been chosen. The glory is unfolding. I rose out the corrosion. When I insert my flows in, it causes a commotion.
I forgot that I accidentally, well, not accidentally, but I pushed up the delay a little bit when I was going through it a few minutes ago. And I could hear it, and I didn't want to hear it. I wanted to feel it more than hear it. And so I pulled it back down because that's where I originally had it, and that's where I wanted it, again, to create that feeling. All right, cool. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Please like, follow, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Again, my name is Preston James at the Laughing Buddha Recording Studio, where we say, do what you got to do to get to where you want to be so you can do what you want to do. Why do we say that? We say that for kindness and love and support of the community and other people. Chase your dreams, release your content, release your videos, release your music. Please, the world deserves it. We all have something to say. We all have good stuff out there, and we're just sitting on it. Release it. Let the world hear it. Let them hear you. That's what we say here too. Let them hear you. Love you guys. Be safe. Again, do what you got to do to get to where you want to be so you can do what you want to do, as long as you're not hurting other people and you're contributing to the goodness of humanity. All right. Love you guys. Be safe.